I close my eyes and I listen to my grandmother's voice telling tales of back home. A home I've never seen, smelled or touched. But when my eyes are closed, I see olive fields, I smell fragrant spices, and I taste a hint of simpler times. In my mind, I've built a country that no longer exists. I travel across time to get there. A trip down memory lane of fragments of time that don't belong to me. Snips of conversations and anecdotes that I know so well. They feel like my own story. I hear the early call for morning prayer, reminding the faithful to rise with the sun. I see timeless smiles in hopeful eyes, and I see my grandmother as a young woman who looks like me. So I look under my skin, and I see veins connect. Trace the lines with my fingertips, a map unfinished, a story untold. Voices in my head, my words and my empty pages, trying to write my way through the missing pieces. I close my eyes and I listen to my grandmother's voice telling tales of back home. A home I can read about in the history books, so much history slowly being erased like flakes of dust on broken picture frames. But like all great tales, this one has love. My grandmother taught me about love. When I asked her why she never remarried, she would always say that only fools search for new love after tasting true love, and that getting into heaven to discover true husbands would complicate the afterlife of any woman. I see the blush of youth on my grandmother's cheeks. I hear how love echoes across decades of separation, and I feel the truth in her eyes. Old love is nothing like new love. Old love meant forever and kept that promise. So I look under my skin and I see veins connect. Trace the lines with my fingertips, a map unfinished, a story untold. Voices in my head, my words and my empty pages, trying to write my way through the missing pieces. I close my eyes and I listen to my grandmother's voice telling tales of back home. She taught me poetry, words that connect to your heart and stay forever imprinted in your mind. And hours would pass while she would recite paragraphs of love and loss. Paragraphs that her eyes had read decades ago, yet poetry's timeless. You see, words are the way to a woman's heart, but poetry lets you into her soul. And now years have passed and all the stories have been told, yet I close my eyes and this moment stops, and I still hear her voice telling me tales of back home.